what could make this view any better? Gluten-free egg and cress. Looks like a guy, looks like a bloke's head. That is the Fellowship of the Ring right there. Look at them. Aragorn and Boromir and Gandalf and Frodo and Samwise and Merry and Pippin and Legolas and Gimli. Right, ladies and gents, walking time, Lake District edition. So today, doing a couple of Wainwrights, doing Castle Crag and High Spy. Now I'm doing High Spy as well because I don't think Castle Crag technically counts as a proper walk if you just do that on its own, because it's about 2 meters off the ground and takes about 500 yards to do it. So that's why we're doing High Spy, regardless of what time we're setting off. So if we end up there in the dark, then we end up there in the dark, and that's all we got to do. So just trotting my way up now, staying at a hotel just outside of Grange, so the walk starts and finishes, if you want, at this hotel, which is nicely situated. You can already hear that I'm blowing walking up this short bit of incline. So what does that hold for the rest of the walk? Look at the scenery we've got behind us already, and we'll spin you around. We're climbing up there, up there. Oh, we've already got some epic views starting to appear. Babbling Brook. Look at all them sheeps. Sheep, 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 sheep. They're all being sheep. It's deceptively steep, isn't it? Lots of turning and twisting. Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, with all the rays coming off the top of it, is High Spy. So we'll be up there in just a second. Cheeky little rock formation. Looks like a guy, looks like a bloke's head. Looks deeply unimpressed with me chatting shit. I do like these colours. Very nice indeed. Wow, what a beauty. Now, what could make this view any better? Gluten-free egg and cress. Just stopped and had some lunch, overlooking big Dale's Head over here, and these, sponsored, posh cheese and onion crisps, deserve a special shout out because they are the best cheese and onion crisps that I've ever had. So I'm still trying hard for that brand deal. Tried for Percy Pig's M&S, tried for Snickers Nestle, now trying for Piper's cheese and onion crisps. Lads, send me a box of about 200 of these and I'll eat for a week. Cheese and onion crisps.
Are you straight?
Aye.
Or that way? No, it was a question, not...
So, as the fearless traveller worked his way down the mountain, he took in the beautiful scenery. Frozen pool of death. Just have a cheeky swim in there. Look at that. Oh,
No.
to be fair, that is completely solid. There's no giving there. Won't want to risk it though. Try to walk across. Take a quick route over to Dale's Head by just sliding across that.
You're sliding down there.
I'll be sliding down there, not up there. Look at that. Big shout out to all of the Dale's Head Mafia working their way up. That is the Fellowship of the Ring right there. Look at them. Aragorn and Boromir and Gandalf and Frodo and Samwise and Merry and Pippin and Legolas and Gimli. Was there anyone else? I think that was everyone, wasn't it? Look at that. Soon be going over to Mines of Moria on the other side. Saruman's gonna send the big flock of ravens soon and put them off their walk and report back the tales of what they're up to. So this would be the path, but it's literally just a massive sheet of ice, so you got to take a little detour and go down all this shrubby bit, which is a bit hard to walk on, but be a lot better than walking on that ice rink over there. Got all slating about. Don't slate me videos, please, because I'm already surrounded by slate. You can actually walk up this fella all the way to the other side, but it's pitch black and it's pissing water down there by the sounds of it. I just don't fancy getting got by some mutant off of the Hills of Eyes. No tarpal.
Any old sale?
Whoa. It's like a scene from a movie. Look at that. Pal, are you actually serious? Are you actually serious right now? Look at that. Gives a little bit of your pop. Let's have a little bit of that pop. So, just feeling tired, feeling like it's the end of the walk, and thought Castle Crag will just be a little detour on the side, and it turns out that this is Castle Crag, and that is the walk up it.
Are you not going to ask how much you've been mouthing off about how small Castle Crag is, and that it's so small it's not even on a map?
Yeah, I've been mad bad mouthing Castle Crag, and it's come back to absolutely bite me in the ass. Because look at that. That is horrible. That is absolutely disgusting. Like the ascent. Does this capture how vertical that climb is? Well, there's only one way to do it, isn't there? That's to just bloody do it. Yeah. Right, just done Castle Crag and I'm absolutely shattered. I've had my Gollum with me the entire way, cheering me on, which is good. That was not a nice little surprise at the end of the circular route, because it's an absolute sheer bloody climb. Let me just turn you around. Look at the absolute state of the fact that we just climbed up there. Anyway, this will be the end of today's vid, simply because I'm absolutely knackered and I've got no more entertaining schmoozing and talking in me. So it's time to go. Well, I probably will talk for a few more hours today, constantly. But just not as charismatically, or as witty, or as charmingly. So I'll let you go before we get to that, before we get to the boring chat. So you've had all the highlights, so count yourself lucky.
Saving all the boring chat for me.
Save all the boring chat for Gollum. So as always, you know, boost those numbers, like and subscribe. Till the next time, see you later, pal.